Words speak volumes, and where words speak volumes, you actually find out the proper reality of what people are living and their daily struggles.
With this particular piece of research, it is important to fully involve and meaningfully involve people with lived experience of poverty. Otherwise, you're not going to get valid findings that reflect the needs and the thoughts and the wishes and the views of the community affected.
Department of Work and Pension ministers have frequently been extolling the importance of lived experience, yet I can see little evidence that they have been genuinely trying to listen to and learn from that lived experience.
We get labelled like layabouts, benefit bums. You start to believe what you read and isolate yourself, which leads into another of the dimensions we discovered about health.
There's never ever a discussion about poverty. We just label people with a certain thing. She's got a mental health problem, she's got an addiction. There's nobody looking behind that to see why is that. There's just barriers to people accessing support that they need.
Not everyone knows about poverty, or they don't realise they're living through it. And that's what needs to change, so that more people can understand about poverty and what it is like for people who live through it.
There is a need for better indicators of poverty that emphasise and capture the human experience of poverty. We know a lack of money is the foundation of poverty, and recognising that is essential. But concentrating on finances, on quantitative analysis, leaves scope for cold statistics to be used and misused.
A number of significant factors relating to the research. We found that it correlates with our findings within the North East, and that it reflects people's perceptions of poverty and how poverty makes them feel.
I think because there is a commonality there between people when they get together, trust seems to come quicker, which frees people up to speak freer, so they share more openly.
So it allows you to measure poverty in a number of ways, and from the view of people who are actually living through disadvantage and through poverty and through inequality.
I think this research is so important because it rehumanises people and reminds us that as human beings that there are no conditional human rights. Human rights are based on the fact that we're just human beings, and it's so important to actually use this research to reinform that particular dialogue, and in particular to state clearly that poverty is a violation of human rights.
If you're not going to look at the structural causes of poverty, what you're going to do is continue to apportion individual blame.
The next step to the call to action is to get out and get to the general public and get them on side so that we can move forward better, because without larger numbers and more understanding, it's very hard to go to policymakers and demand change.
And I would appeal for the right to have human rights education is itself a human right. Organising, yes, is important. We need to talk about it, but in the words of an old women's liberation slogan, don't agonise, organise. For the realisation of our human rights and for an end to poverty, because that is doable.